Hey there, folks. It's Ben again, Big Ben's Barbecue. Merry Christmas to y'all. And today we're not going to really be barbecuing. We're going to be using the oven, but because it's the holidays and, as they say in the Grinch there down in Whoville, they cook the roast beef. Well, we got the roast beast right here, baby. We got ourselves a nice standing rib roast. The butcher was nice enough. I had him cut the bone off and tie it back on for me. And we're going to get ready to season this up. Been letting it come to room temperature before I go to cook it, because the way we're going to do her today was we're going to put it in the oven at 500 degrees, and basically what you use is 5 minutes per pound, and let it go depending on the size of your roast for that. Then you're going to shut the oven off and do not open it for 2 hours, and you're going to get yourself the perfect cooked medium rare prime rib. So what we're going to start with is I had some softened butter here. We've added some rosemary, some thyme, garlic, salt, and pepper. And what we're going to do is just take and smother this whole roast right up good. And get it covered all around and let that set for a little while before we get her in the oven. So we're just going to take and start piling it on. Normally if you normal sized people got a normal sized roast, well, mine's a little oversized. We like to eat pretty good and have a few leftovers. Makes for an extra special going on. So we're going to smother this up, get her good and covered all over. So you soften the butter up, mix in your salt and pepper. If like a general 6 to 7 pound roast, you would use 1 cup of butter, a couple tablespoons of thyme and rosemary and salt, a tablespoon of butter, or a tablespoon of pepper. This is a little bit bigger one. She's a full standing rib roast, so we got to smother her up real good. So we kind of doubled that amount, and you just get it to stick on there, and you want to cover all the sides all the way around, just like this. And then we're going to flip it over here in a minute. You like to keep that bone tied back on. I mean, you can do it boneless. That bone just gives you a little extra flavor while you're cooking it. We're making a mess, getting it all over. Let's give this baby a flip to get that bone side covered as well. There's another big old handful. You want to get her loaded right on them bones. Good too. There's a lot of flavor right there, and you'll be surprised when you don't throw them bones away when you're done, because there's a lot of good meat between them. As I was saying, got cut off there real quick, but we're bringing her back. And when I save them bones, you can boil them down and make some stock. There's a lot of good meat between them. Make a good dog treat too. So we got it all covered. We're going to let her set here for a little while, and we're going to put it in the oven. As I said, we're going to preheat the oven to 500 degrees, and then we're going to put it in there for 5 minutes per pound. Once you count that down, right now with the size roast I got, we got to do it for about 2 hours. After 2 hours, going to shut that heat off. Do not open that oven and let it sit in there as it cools down for 2 hours, and it'll finish cooking. It's going to give you the most perfect roast you've ever seen. Perfect prime rib looking, medium rare in the middle. Your ends can be done a little bit more for people that like a little more done, and you can always adjust it later on too if somebody likes theirs a little more well done. But if they ask for it well done, I'm probably not going to give them none, because they don't deserve it. Alright, now we'll be back in a little bit after we get her in the oven. So oven's preheated 500. We got her here. We're going to put her in the oven and close it up. Wait for 2 hours. And then shut the heat off. And let it set for 2 hours after that, and it should be done. I was in there, closing her up. It's been 4 hours. Pulled her out, and we're gonna cut her open and see what it looks like. Here's pulled bone out. Looks good. I'll get ready to slice into it. Alright, here we got her sliced up. Nice medium rare. We got a little bit better, more well done on the end cut. Looks good. Merry Christmas. Nice. Medium rare in the middle. As you can see, a little more well done and cut.